welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, hi, my name is Madison. Thank you guys so much for coming by. So today we are going to do a requested video and I'm going to talk all about how I decided to pick nursing as my major and kind of my future plans and goals. And I do this because we all know we can plan everything to a T and God still switches things up on us. And I learned that a really hard way in the beginning of 2018. So I'm kind of just trying to go with the flow now. And yeah, so again, these are going to be like stuff I hope to achieve and like what are the routes I want to go with nursing eventually. But again, this is just what I think right now. You know, I'm only 19. I really have no idea obviously what's gonna happen, so this is just where I'm at now. Alright, so I wasn't someone who growing up I just knew like I'm gonna be a nurse, I have such a passion for it. Like I wasn't someone who knew ever since I was little. Actually, when I was little I always wanted to be like a hairstylist, and then when I got into high school I wanted to be a makeup artist. So it really was not you know, something realistic for me because I mean my makeup skills aren't even that good and I can't even do hair at all anymore. But I you know, was thinking, I really didn't know what I wanted to do for a while. I was gonna do modeling seriously, but stuff like school is my #1 priority, so I couldn't get out of school to do modeling or travel or do any of that, and that just was not realistic. My parents were like, you know, that is not realistic. This was like towards the beginning, middle of high school, and I was like, you know, they're right, but I could never picture myself doing a 9 to 5 like desk job. Like I just could not picture myself sitting at a desk. Just I needed something different. And I remember specifically one night my senior year of high school, so this was only like 2-3 years ago, my dad and I were walking through, I think, Lowe's, and we were talking about maybe like what I could do, like what I could major in for college, because at that point I had no idea where I wanted to go. I had no idea what I wanted to major in, and like senior year all your friends already know, they have like their plans together, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what I'm doing. And that's how I was, and I was like kind of like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to major in something that I don't even like. And then me and my dad were talking and he's like, why don't you be like a pediatric nurse? It just like hit me. Never had thought about nursing like ever. I have such like a passion for kids, like I love kids, and it just like hit me and I was like, oh my god, like he's so right. And I remember going home that night feeling so like excited and inspired and excited for the future. And I remember going home and looking up nurse salary, day-to-day life nurse. Like I was just looking up so much stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is something I could see myself doing. And then so that was like the beginning of my senior year, like in the fall. And I remember around October my senior year, we had something called a career research paper, and it was like a 15 to 20 page paper we had to write about like a career choice, and you had to write about different colleges and stuff. And I wrote about nurse practitioners, so I got like a ton of insight. I mean, it had to be 15 to 20 pages, so I had to do a lot of research, and I was like, this is something I could see myself doing. Like I said, I just don't see myself sitting at like a desk. I need to be on my feet doing something where I want it to be different every day, not like the same routine. I should also mention something else that kind of made me think about nursing too. I had to do like a little thing my freshman year of college last year, my first semester, about people who have like impacted my life to like become a nurse. And I think I mentioned in my like makeup routine video, I have a twin sister, and normally when you have multiples, they're normally premature. So my mom had my sister and I 2 months early, and we were the size of a Coke can, as they describe. We literally fit in my dad's one hand. We were very, very, very small. Very scary because they didn't know if we'd make it, and then if we were going to make it, they thought there was going to be a number of disabilities we would have just because we were just born so small and so early. Fun fact, I was actually born with my hands stuck to my head like this, and they had to immediately like take me off to surgery to detach my hand from my head. That's a little fun fact. But yeah, luckily everything's fine, which is like a miracle. But I remember my parents talking to me and my sister about how like we were their first kids and how scared they were and how amazing the nurses were and how like informative, and letting them know like every step and like why they do certain things, and kept them in the loop, because obviously I could not imagine as like a parent going through that, how scared you would be. And my parents just said how much the nurses had such a positive impact on their experience. I mean, we've all been to the doctors before. Like, if you have like a nice nurse, it makes the experience so much better. When you're greeted with like a warm welcome and you know what's going on, because obviously sometimes if you're at the doctor, you're scared, you know what's going on. So it's just nice to have, like, sorry if you can hear that, that's my dad like sneezing. But yeah, it's just nice to know what's going on. So that was kind of like a little tangent. Obviously I want to help people. I want to make a positive impact on it, even if it's just one person's life, just to make things a little easier for them in their like really hard times. And I just want to be like the light in someone's day, and I'm hoping that I can do that through nursing and just touch the lives of others. I think nursing is going to be such a fulfilling job, and I know it's going to be so hard, but like, you get to go to work and you get to help people. Like, you are making a difference, and that's just amazing. Now I'm gonna like switch into my goals, kind of maybe what my end goal of nursing and like what I want to specialize in, because I get some questions on that. So my goal, after I get my RN, because I applied, my program is an ADN program, which means it's an associate's degree nursing in nursing, so that's 2 years and that's your RN. And then your BSN's your bachelor's. So after I get my RN, I'm going to get my BSN, and then after that I want to go to nurse practitioner school and become a nurse practitioner. That is like my goal, like that is what I'm striving for. And also I am thinking about specializing, obviously, like I mentioned, either pediatrics. I've also been looking into trauma, because I mean, that is just crazy. I feel like that would be so, like, I like the idea of you have no idea what's going to come through the doors that day, and it's like fast paced for the most part. And also I'm thinking about OBGYN, because you get to see babies and you get to deliver them, you get to bring life into the world when you go to work. Like, and I think that's just such a special experience that you get to experience with like your patient and their family. And so those are kind of my 3 interests right now. But again, I am not in nursing school yet, and I'm obviously not a nurse yet, obviously. So I just want to say, like, this is more, you know, just kind of where I'm at right now, because you guys asked me about what made me decide on nursing. So I'm hoping if some of you guys are in high school, this maybe makes you think, oh, maybe that's something I'd want to do too. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of short, but I wanted to get something up. I also think I'm going to be uploading a vlog probably next week, me preparing for my spring semester, because I start a week from tomorrow. Alright you guys, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. You guys show me so much love all the time, and it makes me so happy, and I love that you guys love what I'm posting. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!